Welcome to this week's episode of Dying Breeds with me, Gervaise Sareen. Throughout this series, I'll be taking a peep at people who seek to preserve some of our treasured ways of life, while the rest of society takes a great leap forward and hurtles to hell in a handbasket. Does your pulse quicken at the rumble of timpani, the tantalizing rise of the stage curtains, and, at last, the sight of gifted theatrical performers whisking you to a land of make-believe? What a thrill! But what of those theatre fans who take their devotion to the next level? This week, I investigate the environs of the Prince George Theatre in London's thriving West End to turn the spotlight on the stage door Johnnies. I'm walking southwards down Greek Street on what I must say is an extremely busy Thursday afternoon. You may be able to hear that I'm being bustled and jostled by hordes of international tourists, clicking away at the theatre hoardings, imbibing this area's rich history. The pavements are jammed full, and all hope of personal space has gone out the window, but that's the capital for you.
Passen Sie auf! Ein Taschendieb hinter Ihnen! Achtung, Sie, mit dem Hut! Begone, you long finger!
Long finger? Wait. Oh, I say! Keep your thieving hands to yourself, you reprobate! Oh, yes, that's it. Go on, run! Young man, meine tiefste Dankbarkeit, danke schön.
Oh, please do not thank me. I'm sure it was you who scared him off.
Well, only due to your quick thinking. It's a far cry from the days when one could wander these streets in the sure knowledge of safe passage. No, not like now, people forever on the make. Of course, I secure my valuables in a deeply private space.
Yes, of course. Well, it was pleasurable to meet you, but I must continue my route to the Prince George.
Well, our stars are aligned. I'm heading for the very same destination. Perhaps you can act as my eagle-eyed protector along the way.
Oh, please, do not make me red-faced.
Oh. My brave companion and I are now stood directly outside the stage door of the Prince George Theatre. Unlike the gaudy glitz and glamour of the front entrance, the stage door is a hidden inlet, and one must scour the rear facade to locate it. I'm standing underneath a sign reading, "Do not stand anywhere near this zone without express say-so of the stage door operative, whose decree on this matter is final." And the word final has been underlined twice. Now, and where...
Permit me, if you are to wait, we must wait here, in this section only.
Ah, yes, in this, faded, white, rectangular area marked on the pavement. Now, I believe we may have chanced upon someone who knows the stage door rules, chapter and verse. I'm Gervaise Sareen, presenter of Dying Breeds. I'm making a documentary about the world of the stage door. Would you be so kind as to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Hänsel Städtler of Stockstadt am Main, and it is my pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is surely mine, you brave Teutonic knight. You seem to be very well acquainted with the stage door. Could you tell us why you've come here today?
Oh, permit me if I can show you? But please, you must not touch.
Oh, now, that really is marvellous. It's very thick, quite a rich, creamy colour, and with a very strong seam down the middle. What a wonderful specimen that is, Hänsel.
Oh, my gratitude for your appreciation. It is quite the family heirloom. In fact, this wonderful book was produced in my hometown at the famous Zappi-Stockstadt paper mill, where my father works, my grandfather worked, his father before him, und so weiter. And it is also my destiny to work there. It is a fact that I will be going home tomorrow.
Oh, that is unfortunate. You really do seem quite at home here. But tell me, how does one leap from a small German town to the life of a London theatre buff?
Oh, where do I begin? Well, I must tell you, my father has always been a busy and concentrated man. And as for my mother, sadly, she left us as I was a young age. I was fortunate, though, to spend my childhood much in the company of my dear grandfather, my Opa, who shared with me the comforts of another world, the world of great British comedy.
Ah, an Ealing man, no doubt. A fine era. The Lady Killers, of course. Whiskey galore. Oh, and Passport to Pimlico.
Oh, nine. That period of our history was, you must consider, something my grandfather did not want to be remembered of. He was eager to turn the page on such a dark time for our country. No, his love was for the modern British comedies. Some mothers, they have them, birds of their feathers, Only Fools Have Horses, and the films, Clockwise, mit John Cleese, who does not mention the war. And I Have a Fish Called Wanda, and of course our favourite, a film my grandfather would watch over and over again, The Nuns on the Run.
Oh, I think I remember it.
Oh, but you must! With the two bumbling idiot criminals with hearts of gold, disguising themselves in the habits of a nun, with Herr Cracker's Robbie Coltrane.
I may have missed it.
And, of course, also mit Monty Circus Python, Herr Eric Idle. Oh, how we loved to watch this film, where the Cracker and the Monty Python would try to make good their escape hiding in the nunnery. My grandfather, in particular, loved to watch the scene where the two hidden gentlemen stood by and watched the young nuns showering all together.
Oh, now that does ring a bell.
Sadly, my grandfather has passed over us, but in the days before he ascended, we sat together and, using this paper from the factory in which he had worked, he wrote for me on each page the name and the character of every single player in this film. And I would create a very humble, childlike sketch of their scenes.
Yes, you really have captured the rotund, hangdog expression of Robbie Coltrane. Jolly good draftsmanship.
And my grandfather, I made him a solemn promise that I would meet each and every performer from this motion picture that gave him such pleasure, and I would ask them to sign this book, this sacred ledger, in his honor.
What a truly glorious quest. Oh, and this is a very accurate picture of a showering nun. You've really captured the fluidity of the lather. I say, is this signature, Dame Julie Babcock? It couldn't be.
Congratulations on your keen eyes. The Dame Julie, yes, it was in fact her first appearance in any film.
From such humble beginnings, a true titan of the British arts, our finest living dame.
But of course you are surely aware for your program that she is to be arriving here today. It is in fact her gloried return to treading the boards of the West End stage after so many years away.
The dame? Gracious me, to be in the presence of such... Well, what a rush. I can really begin to understand the thrill of the stage door. My pulse is pounding like a jackhammer. But if you already have her rather regal signature in your book, why are you here at the stage door?
You are correct that the dame is not my quarry today. There remains only one signature I must obtain in order to complete the work for my dear, dear grandfather.
Oh, whose?
Here, you can see.
Croupier number 2?
Yes, Christopher Chris Bennett, the American stage performer who is also appearing in this theatre, which we are so honored to be waiting outside this very day. I have been trying to meet with him for so many nights, and always he is busy, but tonight I will. I must obtain this signature for my opera. I cannot fly home in failure with a grey cloud forever hanging.
Oh, there.
Oh, that is very kind of you, but please, you must observe the sign. You cannot stand there.
It's now 6 p.m, and as the golden hour approaches, I'm trying to imbue myself with the calm patience required for the life of the stage door Johnny.
Whoa, right back. Sorry, but you'll have to get right back there.
Fulsome apologies. My name is...
Not there! Oh, my days.
I suggest you stay closely to my left. The stage door manager is quite a precise Fräulein.
All right, Hänsel. God, I tell you what, these trains don't get any better. Go on, pack us in, why don't you? And this woman, staring at me. What, because I got my bag on the seat? Sorry. She's eating a Burger King when she is well aware that it's no hot food. £50 fine, all right, for you, dumb brain. Whatevs. Got my chai latte so she can swivel. Yeah, Hänsel, who's your mate? What production are you in? No, don't tell me. It's something well old, isn't it? Must be the Mousetrap. You're at the wrong theatre, mate.
Well, actually, I'm recording a documentary. I wonder if I might...
With what? Where's the camera?
It's actually an audio documentary. Audio verite, if you will.
Radio? Who listens to that? You want to get on YouTube, it's massive. Think of your reach. That's where the stars are these days, you know, not hanging around here, trotting out the same old words on crusty old stages. Yawn! You want to add me on Insta if you want to see a star. At Danimal. Hashtag Danimal. Hashtag Insta-famous. Let's get this on Insta. Where's my phone? This is so random. Thursdays at work, sad face. Turned up to find this antique ledge on my doorstep. Seriously, you need to step 2 paces back. Total ledge. What's your handle?
Handle? Roger that, 10-4. This is Gervaise Sareen. That's, ampersat symbol, Gervaise Sareen. Copy that?
Serene? Saurine, more like. Gervaise Sareen, remember that? Yeah, he's a fruit loaf and I'm a total nut bar. Hashtag fruit and nut. Hashtag nut nut.
Yes, hashtag Dying Breeds documentary series.
That's a bit dark, that is. Followers don't want the dark stuff. There's no likes in that. Hänsel, want to stick your suitcase inside?
Oh, here you are, Danni.
Oh, you're going to have to stay outside in the holding zone, Hänsel. I can't have both of you in here. Let me just swipe you in. Access all areas, this swipe card. In you come, Sareen. Oh my God, that smell is not going anywhere. Hashtag gaggage. Oh, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to get out of the blue section. No, back there. Yeah, yellow zone is permitted for short-term waiting.
I have been permitted into what appears to be the inner sanctum, here with Danni, the stage door manager. And it really is quite a vibrant scent in here, rich with history. It's quite the responsibility being the gatekeeper, surely.
Dungeon master, more like. Danimal in position, copy that. You getting someone on these drains?
Could you perhaps explain what exactly a stage door Johnny is?
Oh, bane of my life is what they are. Stage door Johnnies, well, best way to describe them is you get these types, right, who get their cheapies from just hanging around here, outside my door, waiting and waiting just to catch a glimpse of some old has-been, no offence, who's tailed themselves off after all that effort, standing around, reading out someone else's lines, and is getting a taxi to travel all of 20 feet to, I don't know, argue with the maitre d' of the Ivy about getting pudding at 11 p.m. So these Johnnies, some of them want autographs written on paper. Some of them want a photo. I suppose that makes a bit more sense when you think about the likes. And some of them, I don't know, just want to say, "Ta very much for the night of my life," and then toddle off back home. I can't say it makes a lot of sense to me. I mean, can't you just follow them on Insta instead and send them a DM saying like, "I loved that bit where you was reading something out holding a skeleton head." Some of them are all right though. That Hänsel, he's soft as a Black Forest gatto, he is. It's a good job he's going home. He'd get eaten alive if he stuck around much longer, I reckon. To be honest, he's too young. Most of them we get have been doing this for donkeys. And I'm not saying I'm looking forward to it, right? But once that lot have died off, well, let's just say my job should have one less blockage.
I believe today's a very special day for this theatre. So much excitement for this, the first public preview. And, of course, a real-life dame back in the West End after years on screen.
Excitement? Extra work for Muggins here, more like. I'll tell you something, though. Listen, you did not hear this from me, but check this out. A certain dame's PA was here last night. Can you not step out of the yellow zone? Checking over the flower arrangements or something. I don't know. And check this out, right? Naming no names, but a certain PA only gets caught noshing off a certain American actor who shall remain nameless but has bright white teeth and a permatan. So she's curtains. Of course, that leaves yours truly here to land the plane, doesn't it? As if I haven't got enough stress.
Plumbers approaching zone, stage door, copy that.
Christ. See what I mean? Right, come on you, out, or you'll be causing a right log jam.
Back outside the stage door, I've spotted two gentlemen who appear to be well equipped with a batch of glossy photos. I say...
Bleeding hell. Here comes Sherlock Homo.
Good evening, gentlemen. I wonder if I might ask you a question or two. I'm recording an audio documentary series.
Oh, right. What, for the radio? Here, Anne, put that flaming cig out. You don't want your mum seeing you smoking on the radio, do you?
Right, yeah.
Right, yeah. I'm Gary, and he's Anne.
Andrew, if you want my Sunday name.
You certainly look like experienced stage door watchers with your brace of headshots there.
Oh, Usher Coco. We must be the most experienced watchers you ever met. Been doing this now, how long?
Oh, years, I should say.
Years.
Yeah, years.
See, it all started when we was nippers at school. And my little brother, the swat...
The professor.
I gets him to write a letter off to that Sam Fox.
Samantha Fox.
And I gets him to give her the old soft soap, you know.
Yeah.
Cool, I don't half love your work.
I loved her work, let me tell you.
And she writes back, thank you for appreciating me.
I appreciated her, I don't mind telling you. Regularly.
And she includes this signed photo. Her in this lacy little number with a stunning figure on display.
Beautiful.
Well, I was charging people at school 10p just for a look.
Raking it in, he was.
Then some poxy old teacher comes along. I thought he was going to confiscate it. Cool. I thought I was done for. And then the old coot, he pays up a tenner for it.
Tenner?
Well, I'd cracked it then.
Cracked it right off.
I says, and we could be rich.
He did.
Just flogging daft signed pictures. But where are we going to go to find all the biggest stars there are? Up the West End!
I see. So you spent your time gathering autographed photographs of the stars of the stage, and then you...
Flog the flaming things. Take them down to Cecil Court, bush.
And you must have met some true legends in all this time.
Oh, I should say so. Oh, yeah. Who've we seen? Old Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, Captain Pickard. He's worth a ton.
McKellen.
Ton and a half.
McKellen and Stewart.
Half a bag of sand for those old fruit fellas.
Dench.
Bag of sand.
Lovely old Glenda Jackson.
Hold on, she ain't that lovely.
She bloody is. You know what? I love a lady who ain't afraid to smoke a fag. Smokes those big old landlady cigs, she does. Super Kings.
Now, don't you remember? She won't sign nothing for us no more.
No?
Not after that time you said Macbeth.
Oh.
Suddenly got allergic to pens, that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She bloody did, didn't she?
Yeah.
Stuck up old cat.
Right.
Crying shame, that is. They were an easy ton, them.
A real entrepreneurial flair, I see.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're all Maggie's children, ain't we?
Too right.
She was a blinding old bird, she was. No such thing as society. Too blooming right.
And yet you seem to be part of quite the society here by the stage door.
Do you know what, Jarvis? You are quite right. We all look out for each other, don't we, Ange?
Look right out for each other, we do.
Like our little crap friend over there.
Yeah! Oi! Hänsel!
Hey!
Get over here, son!
Hello again, Herr Sareen. Andrew, Gareth, guten Abend.
Now, Mr. Jarvis, let me show you. We got our own secret handshake here.
Oh, that looks very firm.
Here, Mr. Jarvis. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm busting, I am.
Well, don't you worry, Ange, because our little friend here has just offered to help us out.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, he just whispered to me that he's going to stand here, cop hold of all these old 10x8 black and whites of that old bird Babcock, and he's going to get her to sign all of them while we go for a well-earned visit to the Coach and Horses.
Well, that is very kind, isn't it?
Isn't it just? Society, eh, Jarvis? Well, come on then.
Come on, then, you're round, isn't it?
Oh, get out. It's always me.
That really was an intricate handshake.
Please do not be concerned. It is just a little game we often like to play between friends.
Yeah, I'll look out for you on the telly. That's 12 quid, mate.
I only got 20.
Oh, tar very much, Gov. You're too kind. A true celeb and a gent.
Well,
It's him. Oh, mine. unser Vater im Himmel.
What tremendous luck! It seems the source of Hänsel's final autograph for his intricate compendium has just arrived. Such sparkling teeth, too. What an honour for us to capture this crucial moment, so pivotal in the world of this particular stage door Johnny.
Hey, what's this? The press? Ah, you got me. You rolling? Great to meet you, Chris Bennett. Thanks for your time. Yeah, we got a real downtown Abbey lookalike here, buddy. Hey, you want a quote for the papers, huh? Humble star pays his dues on way to the top. Yeah, that's your angle.
How electrifying! I'm producing.
Producing? Hey, we should talk. I'm looking for shows, I can act, I can sing, oh yeah. When the sharpest words want to cut me down. I mean, not a dry eye in the house. I can't help it. You put a mic in front of this old showboat, I got a new EP coming out.
Oh, an extended player. You don't get many of those to the pound these days. How exciting. I'm producing a documentary called Dying Breeds.
Oh, jeez. Is that for your buddy? Hey, little fella. Yeah, I thought he looked pale, but dying. Is this one of those last wish things? Wanted to meet your hero, Chris Bennett? Maybe get a song? Look down, Gervaise, he's standing in his grave. Yeah, don't let anyone say I'm too big to say hello to the fans. Oh boy, say, what's that smell? Is that your, condition?
Please, Herr Bennett, you would provide me the greatest honor and fulfill my grandfather's final wish if you could sign your autograph exactly here.
Oh, the fans. Hey, how could I say no? Dear kiddo, every day's a bonus. Your pal, Chris.
Oh, it is complete. Opa, can you see?
Chris, could you tell us what it was like filming Nuns on the Run? It seemed to be a training ground for many successful artists.
Huh? What's that one? Sounds kind of like something from one of those racy shops they got around here, am I right? Here in London's Soho, kind of kinky. That's what you Brits say, right?
Nine. The film, it was released in 1990. You will remember you played croupier number 2. You were behind Mr. Coltrane. Just as he turns around to say...
Not me, kid. I've never been in a British movie. Not as a croupier, not as anything. Not yet. Maybe this old West End play will break me to a new audience. Yeah, I sure would love to be in front of the cameras.
No, you played it, I am sure. See? Look, the Internet's movie database. Chris Bennett, croupier number 2. It is quite clear in black and white. You must remember, with your co-star Dame Babcock.
Oh, well, would you look at that? I don't know what to tell you, kid. Someone must have got it wrong. Ah, wait a minute. Do you see? Bennett with 1 T. I've got 2 T's, right? Just like a couple of English ladies having scones, eh? Must be a different Chris Bennett, little guy. Say, I reckon I'd surely remember if I'd been in a movie with a bunch of nuns. You say Babcock was in it? Well, I'd remember being in a movie with her. She sure got everyone excited around here. Yeah, her lovely assistant was buzzing around till late last night, getting things ready for the dame touching down. And she had a huge list of jobs she was all flustered about getting done. Boy, she was mighty friendly. Just my kind of assistant. Easy on the eyes, too. Big old homely gal, like, what is it? A Yorkshire pudding, huh?
Stage door what?
Chris Bennett, here to shine.
Oh.
Hey, you gotta run. Nice meeting you both.
Hurry up, I haven't got all day.
Ah, the smell of theater. Hey, get well soon, kid.
Smile. Closer, Lionel. Lionel, get your arm round him. Closer than that. Oh, what did I say to you? I've got to get you in the frame.
I'm here with Ange.
Closer, Lionel. A proper bear hug. Oh, why are you being so difficult? You don't need the toilet again, do you?
And Lionel.
Sorry about this. It's for the photo, you see.
Ange and Lionel travel here twice a week to take their photos with stars as they arrive at the numerous stage doors.
I really should be in the office.
17 and a half years building that place up with my family's money, I should add. No, Lionel, if the managing director can't take every Thursday off, then who can? Anyway, this is more important than integrating your pipelines, isn't it?
Oh, you're a
plumber?
Marcoms, actually. We drive traffic to your business through a multi-channel approach to communicating your core mission, vision and values, thus creating solutions for...
It's this flagstone that needs a solution. I've written to the authorities about it, but of course it's still loose. I suppose someone needs to break their neck in 5 places before anything will get done. What's your name again?
Gervaise Sareen.
Got it!
Oh, that's better. Oh, and what happens to all these wonderful mementos you take?
I get them all properly developed and printed out, assuming some youth with barely an MVQ to their name doesn't muck 'em up in the shop. Then, on a Sunday, we drive out to Burton Latimer, to the care home, and we show them all to Mummy. We sit there and we tell her who we've seen that week. I write the names on the back. She loves that. Helps her remember.
She thought Ange was Hattie Jakes last week.
No, she didn't, Lionel, you rotten liar. Oh, what is that pong? Is it me? Lionel, have I got... I've not got it on my shoe, have I? Oh, I told you we should have crossed over. Check it. Lionel, check. Oh, I'm not a horse, Lionel. You don't need to tug.
My grandfather was a blacksmith, Gervaise.
Ah, another fine yet dwindling trade.
Who do you want next, Ange?
That one. Get that one. The pale one with the album in his hands.
Hello there. Would you mind just...
Please, Nine, I am disturbed in the mind at this moment. I would rather not be documented.
Closer, Lionel.
I recognise you. You were in the Mr. Muscle ads in your vest and pants.
Mr. Muscle? Oh, I don't use any chemicals when I'm cleaning. Just bleach. Say cheese.
No, I'm afraid you have another case of mistaken identity. It seems that is very common today. I would ask that you don't ruin your photos with something so incorrect.
Clear the area, everyone!
Jesus, they flooded them. Where did they get them plumbers from? It's coming your way. Save yourself!
It's breached! Clearing stage door! Breach! Clear the area! Christ, 30 years of wet wipes. I said, why didn't they put up a sign?
Lionel, I want one of her. Let's get one of her.
I don't think she's too keen.
Clear the area! Alert! Breach! Hänsel, your bag! Area cleared. Repeat, area cleared. Danimal abandoning ship to Magenta Zone, front of house, over and out.
Oh, God blimey! The shit in me turn up!
Oh, my giddy aunt. A viscous, deeply brown, and extremely pungent stream is pouring from the stage door.
I said there was a pong, Lionel. You never listen. Right, if we get a move on, we can make the 7:12 fast service. This way. Lionel, will you come on?
Do we have time to...
I am not stopping at M&S. It's your own fault you left those Percy pigs on the train. Who has Percy pigs for dinner? Come on!
Hänsel, I say, over here on this stoop, I'd suggest we stick to higher ground. Words really can't do justice to the visceral assault on the olfactory receptors here. Oh, and Hänsel is running towards me, luggage in one hand and his book in the... Oh, do be careful on that flagstone, Hänsel. Oh, no, the book! It's fallen straight into the... Oh, good gracious, no. Oh, Hänsel, your book. Do you think it's beyond... Could we salvage it?
Nine, it is... The paper is powerfully absorbent, made from trees grown in the Bergwald. Oh, I cannot bear to look. It is hopeless.
Oh.
Right, I'm off ski. No stage door manager. Gracias. Nice to meet you, Gervais. Add me on Insta, yeah? You two want to get yourselves round the corner, BT dubs, if you want to see the dame. She's being sent round the front entrance. Out of work, double yawn. Early, triple clap emoji. So I've got time for another chai latte. Hashtag fun on the run. Hashtag winning at life.
And as we turn the corner from the stage door, this way, Hänsel, there is quite the throng gathering now outside the front of the Prince George Theatre. And pulling up, I can see a large six-seater, I believe a Mercedes V-Class. Oh, rather makes one long for the humble charms of an Austin princess. Oh, and is that... the automatic door is slowly gliding open, and there, in between the shopping bags, yes, it's the Dame! Surely our nation's greatest living actress.
Julie!
Oh, there she is.
She's a lot smaller than she looks on telly.
Oh, she's even more radiant in the flesh. Cheeks perfectly rouged.
Yes, hello. Oh, are you really here for me? Oh, pictures, so many pictures.
An awful lot of camera telephones here, lots of flashes. A little close, I should say, not the most flattering of lighting.
So lovely to be appreciated. Yes. Oh, a little space would be kind, yes, not quite so close. Look, will you back off? Thank you. Yes, so too kind. There's enough time for everyone. Please do be gracious. Give a lady some dignity.
Oh, they're really breaching the boundaries now. I say that is too much.
Get that out of my face! Really? Oh, what the bloody hell, get your hand off my hair! I've just had it fabulous.
It's turned into a feeding frenzy. Oh, and... Oh, dear Lord, she's fallen.
Dame down! Dame down!
Oh, I've got to get a pic of this.
Oh, that's going online.
Hey, look, over there. It is David Tennant of Doctor Who's. And is that... yes, it is Daniel Radcliffe, the Harry Potter.
Wait, what?
Hey?
What did he say?
What?
Well, Doctor Who?
Harry and Doctor Who's, yes, over there, quickly.
Sharp thinking, Hänsel. Oh, my dear lady.
Come, please, geben Sie mir Ihre Hand. Let me get you quickly inside. Gervaise, the bags, if you please.
Don't drop that one, it's from Heels. Why on earth is the stage door closed, for pity's sake? It's a bloody accident waiting to happen, having me come in through the public entrance. You, darling boy, you've saved me from that horde of cyclops. Heavens and Murgatroyd, they're like bloody wild animals out there.
My name is Gervaise Sareen, Your Grace. I am your most humble and obedient servant.
No, don't be soft. Come on now.
Are you all right?
Yes, dear. Wait a minute. I never forget a face. You're that German boy. The one with the book. Your grandfather's book, wasn't it?
You are too kind to remember the foolish endeavours of a young, immature child.
Foolish? Nothing of the sort. Do you know, Gervaise, this young lad here, he was waiting outside Betty's. I was on a very short break from filming in Harrogate, and when he showed me that book and that marvellous sketch he'd done, well, he's the only one who's ever really appreciated how much work I put into that film. First job out of rep it was. Never been in front of a camera before. I workshopped that for weeks. I was in character every minute of every day. Who was she? What was she trying to scrub clean in that shower? Shades of Lady M, of course, oh yes. And I'd not be in such a privileged position. 30 years and not a day out of work, thank you. Not without nun number 4, or Alice as she was to me.
Dame Julie, it would be the greatest privilege to include you in this recording, with your permission, of course.
Oh, record away. I'm always on. Yes, he saved me. He saved me from that mob. Oh, look at me. One day without an assistant and I'm nearly roadkill. It's so hard to find someone you trust. There are so many small things. I mean, really, they're so small. But you understand, as a performer, I need them. I need things to be right so I can focus. Not someone dropping their knickers for half the cast. Hang on. Hänsel, you dear boy, you rock, you pillar of salt. Could you, perhaps consider, just for a moment? I mean, we'd have to discuss terms, of course. Walk with me. Careful with that bag, Gervaise, if you would. Habitat sale, couldn't resist.
Oh, what a privilege.
You'd have a day off, of course you would, whenever I do. Some chance of that. No, you would. Oh, do say you'll do it. Be my new PA.
But, Dame Babcock...
Oh, call me Jules.
My return flight, it is tomorrow. My father, he's arranged for me to start my work. You must understand, I have ruined soiled my grandfather's most precious memories. I cannot, on top of this, throw away my apprenticeship. This is my family's heritage. This job at the paper mill. My father's patience is already spreading very thinly.
Let me give you some advice. My namesake, the great Julie Andrews, said to me, she said, "Jules, blast your father." Well, she said something a bit stronger than that, actually. And then she said, "Life is a blank page. You've got to write your own story." Hmm? Oh, come on now, Hänsel, love. Don't you think you're ready for a new chapter?
Well...
Now, how do we get to the dressing room from this side? And we'll have to talk about biscuits. I won't have them refrigerated. It's such a small thing, but small things matter.
In rather a role reversal, I am now something of a stage door Johnny myself, but this time I'm standing outside the front of the theatre, and I'm waiting not for one of tonight's stars, but for Dame Julie Babcock's new assistant. Ah, here he comes now, clutching what looks like, yes, a freshly signed batch of headshots. Ah, you brought the headshots for Gary and Andy. Well, I see you haven't forgotten your friends, even now you're on the other side of the door. You really are a most noble young man, Hänsel.
No, please, you embarrass me. Now, I must return these photos to their owners. Herr Andrew? Herr Gareth?
Ah, there's the Ethel Merman.
Hey, the Ethel, here he is. Old Hänsel and Gretel and all.
You got our pics then? Come on, hand them over.
Here you are, gentlemen. All signed, as you can see.
Yours truly, Daniel effing Radcliffe. These are ruined. You just got yourself in a lot of bother, son.
This is the Fledermaus. Please send security to the front entrance immediately.
What's...
Gentlemen, I suggest that you go and find yourselves a new story. This one has reached a rather sudden ending for you, and if you are sighted anywhere in the vicinity of this theatre, I'm sure the police would be very interested in my tale of two very crooked men.
Jesus, I'm not doing porridge for no one. Come on, scatter.
Get out of it!
Oh, run!
Oh, well, good riddance! Not nuns, but certainly on the run. Hopefully their habit is broken. Oh, first class, Hänsel. Well, with regret, I must away and leave you to your new duties. I can only say how lucky the dame is to have you by her side.
I could never have seen this in my future, Herr Sareen, but all stories must have their twist, nein? I know that Opa will be watching down on me, smiling to see me so close to one of his beloved nuns. Yeah, well, farewell, my friend.
Oh, auf Wiedersehen. The curtain falls on another episode, and I think we've learnt that drama is not confined merely to the stage. In fact, the life of the stage door Johnny can set the pulse racing just as fast as any pantomime. I do hope that next time you pay a visit to one of our wonderful theatres, this programme will inspire you to linger for just a few moments at the stage door. Do join me again next time when I'll be meeting more people living past lives in present times. Stage Door Johnnies was written by Peter Cragg, based on an idea by Peter Cragg and Nigel Pilkington. Hänsel was played by Stephen Kynman, Danni by Naomi McDonald, and by David John, and Gary was Rupert Farley. Chris was played by Christopher Ragland, Ange by Julie Maisey, and Lionel by Glen McCready. Dame Julie was Beth Chalmers, and the presenter was Nigel Pilkington. Original music was by Michael Bennett, and audio engineering and post-production by Holly Parris. Stage Door Johnnies was recorded at ID Audio in London, and the Dying Breed series is copyright Nigel Pilkington and Peter Cragg 2020.